that you're all having lots of fun in lockdown. I've been having fun editing this video for you and doing other things as well. Theme Park Archive has been affected quite a lot as well, so everything that I was working on really for this year has been delayed. Some things will be moved to next year now, including the release of the book, the Sparks book, which is a shame because that's been going, for a long time already, and now it's pretty much nearly finished. But it can only happen once the website's out, and then there's a first wave of videos as well that will be happening. That will now be more in October time, and then the next wave of videos that will accompany the book will be probably summer next year. That I become very busy from October through until the end of spring really next year. So I've only got one shot to really focus on the book, and that will be come spring. But this is, because of the virus, this is a shorter video diary than the last one. And they went to Finland to interview someone there, Patrick Walsh, who was a technician with Sparks in the old days. And did lots of, we went to the Blackpool opening and then did lots of interviews on the way up and down. I also did some filming in London for various videos, although some of those will be delayed now. New logo, these were my designs for it. That were sort of, I did it ages ago now I think, but I just never got round to actually making it happen. Oh yeah, it starts off with Blackpool, and that was fun. It's strange to think back to when the biggest problem that everyone had was a storm and the flooding. Yeah, quite a lot's changed now, but also my friend brought a GoPro stick with him. Yeah, let's watch. Okay, here we go. Pleasure! I'm gonna get the pleasure! Hello! Oh my god! So we've come to the end of our 3 days at Blackpool, and it was really interesting. And we just met Nick Thompson. He was really nice, he showed us around, and they had a lot of old Sparks stuff, which was really great to actually get in and explore. And amazingly, they still had one of the old Sparks show bars that they had in the casino building, because Keith did loads of those around Blackpool. So we actually sat in there and did the interview in the Jolly Roger, which was still intact pretty much. That was a really nice setting. Yeah, it's very generous of him, and so now we're heading off. Going to interview a guy called Jason Carl, who is a scare maze designer today, and he grew up with Thorpe Park, so that'll be nice to get his perspective on that, kind of as a guest, as someone who's now in the attraction industry.
And I can still actually tell you that whole recording now, and this is quite a few years later, but it's still very much in there. And then going through the ride and recording the different sound effects in the scenes.
Oh, we got that.
Is that all right?
Yeah. That was fantastic. Yeah.
Good.
Thank you so much, because it will really pull together, the with the visuals and everything, and just bring it to life.
I can't wait to see all of it.
We've just come back from the trip from Blackpool, and today I've just been transcripting those interviews that we did. We just yesterday interviewed Nick Farmer again for this video, so today I've just been going through and
the animated
editing in the footage as a work print. At the moment, this timeline comes to about 8 hours. Obviously, it'll be more like 20 minutes or so once it's all edited. And then all of the archive video. Then there's a few more that we're going to be looking through, and that's always part of the fun, seeing what you find on these old things. Doing the book, there was a lot of going to places and travelling, and we started to record it in the video diary last time. And in editing that video diary, I realised some of what we recorded was actually really special, and listening to people talk about Keith. And I realised that it made for a great documentary in itself. Not really a documentary as such, but like a companion to the book. So we've now filmed a bit of that at the Pleasure Beach, walking around. Really amazing footage, and I'm really pleased. And of course, thanks very much to Xander, my friend, who came with me to film all of it, because I think this extra perspective really makes it a lot more fun, and really a lot more of what I had in mind when I first made the documentaries, of going around and exploring and finding this stuff and discovering it, and being able to actually share that. Whoa! My new invention, a lava lamp on a broken tripod. Well, I've arrived in Finland, got my mobile filming crew on my back. This is like a weird vlog now, because I'm all on my own. But I can see Linnanmäki just over there. And then tomorrow we're going to meet Patrick Walsh. He's got so many stories and memories, going way back to the first attractions Keith ever did. That'll be fun. See you then. Bye. Tomorrow is going to be really interesting. It's amazing to be able to interview Patrick, and I'm really looking forward to meeting him. That's what I got tomorrow. Get up early. I'm in my very cheap hostel room. I'm really tired now. Hello.
George, this is a facade. I did all the lighting along here.
Okay. Is that you?
Hell, that's me.
Oh really?
That's
wow.
Paul.
Oh yes.
Look. That's me.
Right, a little bit more hair.
Yeah, and there's Paul.
Oh, you're right. Is it?
That's Paul, yeah, that's what Paul was like. Because he always had a beard.
Yeah.
Wow, I had no idea that was you.
Yeah, that bloody hell. God help us.
Little bit more hair.
Yeah.
Costume and Sons, yeah.
God help us. Do you know that? Oh.
And these were all pictures taken by Keith. Keith in the reflection.
Yeah, he is. I know the shoes and the trousers.
Right. Today it's like an antiques, really weird antiques place. Okay. And they built for years.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, I've got the perfect shot for it.
Yeah. It's a London bus.
Let's do it from this bit, and then we'll just go over there and do a wide shot. No. Let's go down there. We're now somewhere at the end, so this would be near where Jack the Ripper was. We'll go in and have a look. All of my lap. Oh, beautiful. You can be there. I think
Yeah, I feel like we're doing art right now.
The payoff we've all been waiting for. Thank you.
I've been an artist, I know.
And word to get around the actors that somebody was being a pain in the bum all the way through. So when it got to the last bit, it was not unknown for that entire couple to be thrown over their backpack.
I found them in an old filing cabinet in an abandoned factory where they used to make some of the animations. And luckily the owner, or someone I knew, still owned the old factory, and he let me in, and it was just like frozen in time. Now some of these are that Pandemonium show.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing that was still. I don't think that particular thing was ever.
I heard someone say there was a petition to remove it from like a biblical route. So.
A133 towards Clacton.
Today we're going to do some more interviews in Essex, so we're almost there. As you see, we're now coming into Colchester. We'll just like composite a JPEG of Colchester's like sign, but
Bits and pieces hidden underneath there.
That gave you an idea of scale. I mean, these were massive doors.
So what was here before? Was that where the old Great Fire was? Did it replace that, or was that a new
No,
space?
the Great Fire was further back.
Yeah.
Because you kind of went up and then that was the first area they took back, wasn't it?
Ah, here we go.
Some of this.
Yeah. So you'd come down here, down this passageway, then into the main area. I think it was about 20 people, wasn't it, typically? There'd be a projection onto this screen. I think it was coming from here, wasn't it, from behind, above this control room.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Come with me, lovey.
I remember being like a huge, vast thing that when I was a kid, were going through it. So it's quite. You didn't realise that you were coming back on yourself and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, these were big areas.
So not only would the hand be going up and down, but it would be bouncing around as well, which is a free animation.
What a show that was, though.
Oh, amazing! Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, that's you there. Charles, I think.
Charles, yes.
Donald, Patrick, who I met in Finland last week.
This is the ginger nut press.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
I did all the dials and the guys pulling the levers. Mike did the animation inside, and it was rotated with a magnet. By bringing a magnet closer to another one, or to a steel plate, so it picked it up and started turning it. And only way it stopped, we just pulled the magnet away.
We've just come back from the interview, and that was actually, I had a really amazing day. It was fantastic to meet them again. But that's not the last time we'll be in Essex to do interviews. There'll be one more trip, I think, in the coming weeks. And then, yes, we're nearing the end of videoing now.